Hi, and welcome to Catherine's Low Income Prepping / Survival. This is probably number 108. Thought I would tell you how things are going. It's raining really bad outside. That's why I have Frizzy here. Had to go to the store to get some more medication for Tammy. Anyhow, things are going pretty good. Um, Please like and subscribe if you like this video. I don't know what to say other than the fact that I've been working on the truck, trying to get my mouth to heal up. I still am a little sore. It was quite traumatizing when she pulled out that one tooth. It seemed to be that there was a lot of pulling that needed to be done. I think that tooth could have been saved if it wasn't for the fact that the filling that was put in improperly. And then after it came out, part of the tooth broke. So I had a really thin U shape of tooth with most of it still in my gum. And it was pretty deep. It was, it was a pretty good sized hole that the cavity that they filled evidently had, or they ground it out that much. I don't know which. Not at this dentist, but this was like 30 years ago, maybe more. So I'm still suffering through that. I still got a little bit of pain over here. My jaw's still a little sore, and I still got a little bit of soreness in my upper teeth because she had to pull so hard to get that out. She's a really good dentist, though. But anyhow, as you saw the last time, we got some more silver. Investing in silver so that I don't have it in cash for several reasons. One is it's too easy to spend the cash on other things that we need and want. Second thing is it can go up in value, and if you have cash, cash just goes down. I mean, like I said before, the Dollar Tree, they went up to $1.25. So that was a 25%. People go, well, it's just $1.25 now, but that's 25% more of your dollar that's gone when you buy stuff there. Every 4 items you buy, you could buy a fifth item. Can't do that now. Costs $5 for just four. That's not very good. So the food, they didn't have a lot of the food there that I wanted this time when I went on the 11th. I'm glad I got some of the stuff back on the 7th. The weather's been really messy, so I haven't been able to work on the truck. Found out that the front window must get water in it along the track, and then when it overflows, it comes into the inside just a little bit, but it's enough. We're going to have a mattress up across there soon. And I got the rails put in and I braced them up. And I haven't painted them yet. And I hadn't gotten all the caulking in yet for the little cap rails I put in the side. You can see the cap rails in the picture. Basically, I took 2x4s and in one spot 1x6s because I want a little shelf there. And I was putting stuff on there, drilling and attaching them. Then I was attaching them to the wood frame I had built inside. And the reason I did that, it was just more holding of the truck canopy in place, because I'm hopefully not going to ever take that canopy off. That's the whole point of it, because this truck ultimately next year will be set up with electrical. I'm going to put solar panels on the roof and run that into a battery box area, which I'm going to construct. So I still got two pieces of wood I want to put on the end of the canopy where there's an indentation on each side of the rear door. I need to get some gasket material that's a certain thickness so that I can glue it on that rear door so it overhangs and goes to the edges of that canopy. Because I've tried several different foam materials, and the foam materials will not seem to stay in place. Even when I put caulking in there and stuck them in there, it's strange. But that's because the arms, they go up and down and push on it. My goal is to take out half that foam material and put this rubber gasket all the way down to the sides. And that way when the door is shut, it just keeps the rain out. That's basically what I need the insulation there for. And then I need to fix a lock for the inside. And so that piece of wood, that and the lock, I got to make the little L-shaped caps that are going to go, where the 2x4 is, where the clamps are. And the cap will go over them and hang on to both 2x4 pieces on each side. And then I can unscrew them and rescrew them and take that off. I've got enough brackets to build those. And I have some plywood over here in the corner of the bedroom to make those covers. That's another project. Doesn't have to be done right away, but it's a project I want to do. And then I'll paint those caps and then put them in place. Once I get all this wood in, and I'm going to put a couple of pieces of wood on the ends of the rails where they come out to the back side, and the wood's going to go from the 2x4 support in the rear of the rail for the bed to the little wall I built where it ends. And because I'm ending the rails right behind the wheel well, and so I'm going to cap off that section that way. And I've got some 1x4s in the corner here. I don't know if you can see them. I'll see if I can. Yep, there they are. And my goal is to put those in there. Something's going on. So it's telling me something. Oh no. It says it wants me to restart to get the newest. I don't want to change it. I keep forgetting my codes and I don't want to have to bother looking them up to install that. And there's always a hassle when I go to do that. And they always want to update. I don't really care to update, really, if you tell you the truth, on this computer, because I use it mostly for surfing on the web and for making these videos. But anyhow, as I was saying, there's like 2 more days, and then after the 1st of next month, after I get my Social Security, I'm going to buy the slats and the bolts and stuff, and I'm going to have the in bolt at the back of the bed bolt down and be permanently screwed down or bolted. The next one over is going to be down and bolted, but the one after that and the one closest to the metal cabinet, that's in the front part of the rear of the bed, and that's a tongue twister, of the pickup bin, that's going to be removable, as I said, so I can lay on the mattress after pulling it back, reach down and open the metal cabinet to get stuff in and out of there. Plus, it'll be nice and concealed underneath the back of the cabinet. Underneath the back of the bed, I should say, at the back. So that's what's going on with the truck. My teeth are healing. My gums are healing, I should say. It's really the gums now and the soreness in the one tooth. I'm hoping within the next week that goes away. I don't think I have any infections anymore or anything. It's just healing up and it's sore because of the trauma that I got from having that done. And she wants to go ahead and clean my teeth now. And she wants to do it in 2 parts. And the first part, she said, is going to be the most. It's $200. I really can't afford that. I mean, I've got to tune the truck up. I've got to refill the air conditioning. And we're going to have to change the oil in the truck between now and winter. So the air conditioning and the spark plugs are the first things. And then the other things, and then changing the oil we can do in November. But as we really don't drive the truck that much right now, I just drive it to the store and to doctor's appointments and stuff like that. That's the main reason we got the truck. We're going to get Tammy a car soon, sooner or later, as time goes by, maybe sometime next year if things go right. So getting back to this silver, I'm investing in silver because if silver goes up, or if inflation goes up from when I bought the silver, I'm hoping that the value of the silver and the gold go up. And it's better than just putting it in a savings account that pays 0.0024 or whatever it is that they give at my bank. I know they don't give us a lot. So that's my goal, is to get that taken care of. And hopefully You know, it will go up. There's people out there saying $50, $100, 85, 250 more, $2,000. I don't believe that for a minute, but you know, 250 or $500 would be outstanding, especially if we could get several hundred ounces before that happens. Because if that happens, we can get a piece of property and we can have one of those little cabins put on the property. Like I said, that was our goal. We're hopefully going to be able to do that. All right, so prices, they're still going up. Oh, by the way, Tammy, I'm making the video. Um, she likes to pop in while I'm doing the video. But yes, the prices are still going up. I was able to get some ribs, though, at Ingles. We have an Ingles here in our town. And the ribs were marked down by about $3 each. Much cheaper than buying those pre-done ribs that come in the plastic that you can got barbecue sauce. And I actually like those because they're pretty tender and you don't have to do much but really heat them through. Yeah, and here she comes. She's bringing her kitty cat. That's Ginger the terrorist kitty.
With her new harness.
Yeah, with her new harness. Second attempt at the harness because the first one was too small. And Ginger wants to go now.
As always.
Yeah, she doesn't like being held for long periods of time. She's really nice to you for a few minutes, and then she turns into the terrorist kitty.
Yep.
Yep. And Tammy wants to show her Lego parrot that she's got. Yep.
Turn your notifications off.
Anyhow, I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. So she's going to show you in a minute that the parrot I had. That's what I'm waiting on you to do. Yeah, there you go. That's because she's really a pirate at heart.
Yeah.
She just needs the eye patch.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's her parrot. She made it out of Legos. Yeah. She's a Lego fool.
Hey.
Anyhow.
It's going to bite that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The evil parrot.
I'll sick Bucky after you.
Yeah, right. Where is he?
Right here.
Oh.
He's at my feet. Yep, he's a lazy boy. Did get him a support animal collar. I think I've shown that. Yeah. And I got him a little tag that says ESA.
Yeah.
So he's doing good. And so life is pretty much the same. I just wanted to do this video to keep, you know, that people informed of what's going on. The first clear day, towards the end of the day, I guess, or the afternoon, I'll go out there and get in the back of the truck and caulk the rest of that up. And then the next day, I'll go out and I'll paint it. I shouldn't have to go out now until at least next weekend or after.
Have a nice day, everybody.
All right, bye. All right, I'm still here, but Tammy's going by. All right, she's going to go play with her Legos now. That's her entertainment. Or maybe watch something on the channel where they talk about killers and stuff like that. She likes to watch YouTube, but she's getting tired of it. So, yeah, and of course it's raining, so you really can't go outside much. Everything's going good for us. I got the silver in the mail. We got a 5-ounce bar, as you saw in my last video with Tammy. Got a 1-ounce Vortex bar. And got 3 more Morgan dollars. Now, the Morgan dollars are a little more expensive. In fact, they only have about 3/4 of an ounce of silver in them, whereas the rest of the silver bullion is done in 1-ounce increments. I wouldn't buy the smaller increments because they charge a large premium. But I was watching a show where they were talking about you should buy some gold too. And I'm hoping maybe in August, September, maybe I can get some gold. They're saying, well, if you buy gold, you got to pay a high premium. But if you go on and you look for the cheapest gold that they're selling, like a 10th ounce or whatever, it's actually kind of comes out if you buy a couple of ounces. When you think about it, silver, some silver, they want $3 premium an ounce. Sometimes, like SD has, or J&M, I'm not sure which one it was, has 99-cent premium silver. So it's whatever silver is plus 99 cents. And then, of course, shipping. But if you order more than so much, some of these places will ship for free. And I've been paying for shipping, but you know what? Half the time, the FedEx does not have me do the signature. And I always stay here and watch for the box. Or Tammy here is here and gets the box. So we don't let the boxes sit on the front porch because of the porch pirates and because of certain other entanglements around the apartment building that I won't go into. But I hate to keep referring to certain individuals, but I just don't trust them. All right. So if you got any ideas about what to put into my and Tammy's pickup camper, canopy camper, mainly I wanted to have some lights and maybe a fan to blow on us. I'm not going to do a vent fan anytime soon. I'd rather put that money into solar panels and a charge controller and stuff. And I don't see that until next year because I really want to invest as much silver and gold as we can this year and get the truck tuned up, the air conditioning refilled because it quit putting out cold air. What was it, last year? And I was going to get it done. And at the time, the guy surprised me when he said it was $100 and something. But then I looked at the stuff that fills it at the store to do it myself, and the guy suggested at the store that I just have them do it at a place or some shop do it. So I'm going to call around and find out where the best deal of getting it done and what would be the best day to take it in. Hopefully we can get this done, and we'll have an air conditioner this summer. And with my heart condition, the air really helps. And so, even though I hate wasting the gas to do that, and I'm hoping when I tune it up, it will go up to like 16, 18 miles to the gallon. Because right now it's only getting about 14 miles to the gallon. And sometimes when I go to start it, I notice it's a little bit rough when it starts. So I'm hoping, especially if I let it sit for 4 days or something like that, I'm hoping that this will be the thing because it really has not given us a lot of problems. We've only done a battery. I put 2 front tires on it, and I bought a spare tire because it didn't come with one, and the jack from the wrecking yard, and stuck the spare tire up underneath. But it's got 18-inch rims, so it takes 18-inch tires. And the original tires on that, I think, were 16 or 17. And so these tires are a little bigger than are on there. So the spare is actually a little smaller, but I figure as long as it gets us down the road, that's what counts. So I'm going to see if ultimately we can get one more rim for it and then buy 2 rear tires and take the best rear tire and put it on the rim. Get the 15-inch one out and put it in our storage room just in case we needed it. And put the 18-inch rim underneath if it will fit. And that way we don't have to worry about, and maybe why they do that, they can lube that mechanism and the chain so that it keeps working right. And then I'll just put the 15-inch or 16-inch, 17, whatever, into the storeroom we got here at the apartment building, and we'll have a backup tire to the backup tire. So that's one thing we're doing. So, yeah, I got some more water too, and I emptied out the closet downstairs. I have water upstairs, water downstairs. I have a couple of bins downstairs, and I have water underneath the kitchen table. Water's important. You can only go 3 days without water, you know. So I figure we got around maybe 70 or 80 gallons of water. And we have sodas and monster drinks and Coke coffees, and we have fruit drinks and real fruit, and we have those sports drinks. So hopefully we have more than enough water and more than enough to get us through a month for the 2 of us. Ultimately, I want to have 3 months worth of water put away, but I haven't been able to figure out how I want to store that. Thinking about putting it in the back storeroom back there. Maybe like a 30-gallon barrel, that has the spigot on it or whatever. Maybe something like that. I don't want to go bigger than 30 gallons because you have to be able to move around. The 50s really probably wouldn't fit in the back of my pickup now that it's got the canopy. Uh, let's see what else. Oh, I went shopping, so both the freezer and the chest freezer and the regular freezer are full. I was able to buy almost everything off our shopping list that had 2 items or more. I find with the cans, because I got to sit on the floor and pull all the cans out of my way and rotate in new ones and move the other ones over, that, it takes me a while to do that. So now I only try to do 2 cans at a time. And I'm hoping soon, either towards winter, after August, that I can buy 2 number 10 cans of freeze-dried vegetables and put them in the, um, you know, in the pile, and then hopefully that will replace some of the cans, and I'll go an extra 10 cans up to give us worth of food. That way we can take some of the actual heavy cans out and put some of the freeze-dried or dehydrated vegetable cans in place, because most of them say they're good for 25 years. And if I live long enough, in 25 years I'll be 60, I'll be 86. So let's see, 86. I'll be 91, excuse me. So I figure if we ever get to this time that there need to be changed, I figure we could do them in like 17 years or something. But anyhow, we do need some more of that food, and at least a year's worth of that food. That way we can have a year's worth of canned goods and a year's worth of that food. And like I said, we need more liquids. I think water is really important. And if you buy that kind of food, you have to have water to treat it. But we got an interesting setup in our front. There's a little porch out there. It's got eaves that go down in an angle on each side. And after it rains for about an hour, I can put a container out there underneath the eave and a piece of material over it and let water flow into that, fill it up, and then I can put a couple containers, 5-gallon buckets there. And then I can change it over and put it in containers and just filter that water. So I figure that way we can use that water to fill, when it's raining, to fill all our other stuff. Of course, that wouldn't work if there's like, I don't know, some type of contagious disease, I guess, that might be in the air, or nuclear war. We wouldn't be able to do that. We just have the water we have, which is one of the reasons why I'd like to have 6 months worth of water. I think that's important. All right, well, I've gone quite a long distance with this video. Hopefully they'll let me load it. It's 23 minutes. Y'all have a good day, and remember, if you're watching this, you are the resistance. And I say that because if you're a prepper, you're probably thinking about the future, and you're thinking about your freedoms. So be the resistance. All right, vote for Trump. Almost forgot to say that. Y'all have a good day, and you have a good week. Take care. Love you all. Thanks for the subscriptions, and I'm glad you're all here. Bye.